Yes, and that was another lovely cut by the Buena Vista Social Clubs. So now the Buena Vista Social Club was a musical ensemble primarily made up of Cuban musicians formed in 1996. The project was organized by World Circuit executive Nick Gold, produced by American guitarist Ree Cooter, and directed by Juan de Marcos Gonzalez. They named the group after the members' club of the same name in the Buena Vista quarter of Havana, a popular music venue in the 1940s. The show to showcase the popular styles of the time, such as son, bolero, and danzon. They recruited a dozen veteran musicians, some of whom had been retired for many years. And the group's studio album was recorded in March 1996 and released in September 1997, quickly becoming an international success, which prompted the ensemble to perform with a full lineup in Amsterdam and New York in 1998. German director Wim Wenders captured the performance on film for a documentary, which is a very good documentary if you ask me. I mean, it's so elegantly done. It's worthwhile. Please do check it out. It's called The Buena Vista Social Club. A documentary is about an hour long, and it includes interviews with musicians conducted in Havana. Winter's film was released in June 1999 to critical acclaim, receiving an Academy Award nomination for Best Documentary Feature and winning numerous accolades, including Best Documentary at the European Film Awards. This was followed by a second documentary, Buena Vista Social Club, Adios, in 2017, which I have not seen, and I will see that as soon as possible. Oh, that's incredible. I didn't know they had that part two going on. The success of both the album and film sparked a revival of interest in traditional Cuban music and Latin American music in general. Some of the Cuban performers later released well received solo albums and recorded collaborations with stars from different musical genres. The Buena Vista Social Club name became an umbrella term to describe these performances and releases, and has been likened to a brand label that encapsulates Cuba's musical golden age between the 1930s and 1950s. The new success was fleeting for the most recognizable artists in the ensemble, Company Segundo, Ruben Gonzalez, and Ibrahim Ferrer, who died at age 95, 84, and 78, respectively. Company Segundo and Gonzalez in 2003, then Ferrer in 2005. Wow, what a great loss. I'm so glad that they were able to record such a beautiful album. We'll be back with some more music on Island Buzz Rhythm. And welcome back to the Island Buzz Rhythm, where things happen all the time. Every Sunday from 8 to 9, we alternate between reggae and salsa and bachata. And these are island sounds out of the Caribbean that I have the great pleasure of sharing with you on this here Okinawan island. And I'm sure Okinawa has its own reggae and its own salsa, and that is going to be the goal, to bring in some of that music to share with everyone, including the entire world. I hope that you are enjoying the show tonight. It's a nice, quiet night here at FM Yomitan. I'm going to get back into some music from the Buena Vista Social Club right now. Another banger by the Buena Vista Social Club. There's just so much to share. Also, in terms of information, I want to be able to give you guys some background on where this style and culture of music comes from. So, we're going to delve a little bit into the original Buena Vista Social Club. So, the Buena Vista Social Club was a members only club originally located in Buena Vista. Literally means literally good view. And it's a quarter in the current neighborhood of Playa. Before 1976, part of Marianao. I got to get my Spanish together here. One of the 15 municipalities in Cuba's capital of Havana. The original club was founded in 1932 in a small wooden venue at the Calle Consulado y Pasea. And currently, Calle 29 in 6007. I don't know these streets, but in 1939, due to lack of space, the club relocated to a different place. Let's paraphrase that. The location is recalled by Juan Cruz, former dictator of the Mariano dictatorship. So the social Buena Vista Social Club master of ceremonies was Salon Rosado de La Tropical. Other nightclubs in Havana. At the time, the clubs in Havana were segregated. There were Sociedades de Blancos, white societies, and Sociedades de Negros, black societies. The Buena Vista Social Club operated as a black society, which was rooted in Cabildo. Cabildos were fraternities organized during the 19th century by African slaves. It's important to know because, when you hear these conga drums behind the music, the backbone, the bass, you got to know where that's coming from. It's coming from a tradition of African drummers and music in general. The story of salsa is very, very interesting. Cuba was a slave trading port, kind of like a supermarket for slaves. And at that port of Havana, slaves were dispersed to the other islands like Puerto Rico and, Dominica, all these surrounding islands. So Cuba was a major slave trading port, and is where a lot of the music developed. A lot of people don't know that, but there you have it. So I'm not surprised the existence of many other black societies, such as the Mariano Social Club, Union Fraterno, Club Atenas. They were other examples of black societies. And, in Cuba at the time, it was racially segregated. One thing about Cuba, which people do not know, before there was Las Vegas in America, there was Cuba. So the Italian mafia operated out of Cuba. People could go there, gamble, do all types of things. And that was the norm until Cuba's dictator at the time was kicked out and overthrown. So that's just a little bit of history of Cuba and some of the background of the Buena Vista Social Club and the club scene at that time. And this is important information I would like you guys to know, because a lot of people don't know. And I'm just finding out more and more every day. So with that being said, we're going to get back to some more Buena Vista Social Club when we come back from this commercial. Do tune in next week where we'll be playing some reggae and with a featured artist from that genre. And this is how the show is going to go from here on out. Featured artists and popular songs. So stay tuned. We'll be right back on the Island Buzz Rhythm. Oh, yeah. Welcome back, you all. If you haven't been in tune, this is the Island Buzz Rhythm on 78.6 FM Yomitan. We got us on Salsa Night, and I'm your host, Root One, aka the Don Rodolfo, just bringing you some sounds that it's got to be heard. Let's get back into some of the Buena Vista Social Club with a slow jam, nice and classic. Doesn't get any better than this. Yeah. Wow. Yes. Yeah. Just ran into a little bit of a technical difficulty there, trying to get back on track. What has happened here? I'm trying new things in the studio, and they don't always go well as planned. So, what we're going to do is just kind of just slide back into another song. Hey, no harm, no foul. We'll take this one. Let's do it. Yes, we're going to keep it moving forward despite the technical difficulties. Let's just keep it going. Yes, one of my favorites right here. Let's do this. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's keep it moving to the next one. We will go to a break here in a second. You know what? I want to save this. Yeah. So, welcome back to the Island Buzz Rhythm. Just giving you a little heads up that next week we'll be playing reggae and featuring a reggae artist. And then the following week after that, we'll flip right back to Latin music. I'm your host, Root One, aka the Don Rudolfo. And it's always a pleasure to be here bringing you the sounds of the Caribbean. Also, while enjoying the lifestyle of Okinawa, both tropical places. I myself am hailing from Los Angeles, which is an arid climate. It could go either way depending on the year. But I just enjoy being here, sharing with you some of the music that I grew up on. And I feel that it's important for you all to experience for yourselves. The Buena Vista Social Club is the artist that we are featuring today. You could actually check their website, buenavistasocialclub.com, and get more information. Thank you, Island Buzz Rhythm. how did it just do that again? Well, we're going to work on this. We're going to get this right, Welcome back to the Island Buzz Rhythm. Experiencing some technical difficulties here. It's just what it is. But let's just run it back one more time. Yes, and it's about that time. The hour is almost up. I want to thank you for joining us tonight on the Island Buzz Rhythm. Your host, Root One here, aka the Don Rodolfo. Despite the technical difficulties, I had a great time. I don't know about you out there, but sometimes things don't go according to plan, but what do? We keep it moving. So, thank you all for joining in with our featured artists being played tonight, the Buena Vista Social Club. You can catch the full album online. It's great from beginning to end, very beautifully done. And it's such a great pleasure to be able to share that with you. I'm just going to let the rest play out. There's about 20 minutes left in the album, but I'll let you get the last tail end of this. Join us next week where we'll be featuring a reggae artist playing reggae music. on the Island Buzz Rhythm. Thank you all so much. See you next week, okay? Muy buenas noches. Hasta la vista, baby.